over the weekend, there was a word being spread on Reddit that a group of users were crafting their own law to be potentially put forth, and at least as a bill that could then eventually become a law, over the citizens' rights to the internet and accessing the internet and what they could do on the internet and their rights, really. And this law, or potential law, was being drafted in real time by Redditors from around at least around the country. And they had it on Google Docs and were allowing people to view it as changes were being made. And it was really kind of spectacular to see something like that happening. Can you imagine a world where we could do something like that? Instead of electing politicians to pass laws, we could basically use the democratic process to come up with laws that could benefit the greater good. Now, of course, there are going to be people who would disagree with one way or another, but think about that. Would you not want to participate and get behind a law that basically guaranteed your rights as far as the internet was concerned, no matter what country you were from? Well, if you take a look at the link that we've provided here in the description, we've explained something that is similar in nature. The Internet Blueprint Project. It aims to give American internet users a political voice. And there are a few services that are coming about, doing things just like this. And I'm very grateful that my friend Art Brodsky, who I met, I think it was a few months back in Seattle when he came out here in conjunction with, I think it was a group to talk about things that were happening on Capitol Hill. He's from Public Knowledge, and if you've never been to that website, publicknowledge.org, helping fight the good fight for consumers, people like you and me. And the Internet Blueprint Project is a great idea. This is the future of the law, the future of our country. Instead of going to polls and having to go through these draconian processes to have our voice heard, why can't we use the internet to not necessarily just vote, but to say, yeah, that's what we want to pay attention to right now. This is what we want. Instead of electing one person, I'm not saying that we're going to overthrow the government, okay? I think we do need officials in those positions of power. But instead of just handing over the reins to them, we now have the opportunity to kind of keep a hold of those reins and rein them in. And it's projects like the Internet Blueprint Project that are helping make it possible. So they're giving you a voice. Take a look. This is a pretty amazing thing, guys. It's the future of democracy, and it's here right now. God willing, this type of thing catches on. This is really good news. This is amazing news. To be able to know really true sentiment of everybody in my community, instead of having to wait for something to go up for a vote, I can know in real time what my neighbors want. What my state wants, what my city wants, what my country wants. I mean, who would not want this? Well, the people in control, because that's basically putting the people in control.